Okay, so let's just jump right in. Have you ever wondered how you can actually own a piece of the biggest companies here in Kenya? Well, today we're going to break down exactly how to buy your very first stock on the Nairobi Stock Exchange step by step. We are going to make this whole thing super simple, starting with the one account that you absolutely have to have.
I mean, just imagine this for a second. You get a text message and know you're not just a Safaricom customer, you're an owner. Or you walk into an equity bank branch knowing that you have a real stake in its success. That's what we're talking about today, turning you from just a consumer into a shareholder and giving you a shot at growing your wealth right alongside the companies that power our economy. So, where does this whole journey kick off? It all starts with something called a CDS account. Before you can even dream about buying a single share, you need to get this digital wallet set up and ready to go. It is, without a doubt, the most important first step. So what is this thing exactly? Well, a CDS, that stands for Central Depository System, is basically a secure electronic account where your shares live. And it's not optional. It's absolutely mandatory. You simply can't trade on the Nairobi Securities Exchange without one. It's the official system that keeps track of who owns what. And honestly, this is the perfect way to understand it. You get M-Pesa, right? You put money in, you send it, you receive it, and it's all held digitally on your phone. A CDS account works on the exact same principle, but instead of holding your Kenyan shillings, it holds your shares in companies. It really is that simple. All right, so you're on board with the idea. What's the very next step? Getting your documents in order. And don't worry, this isn't some huge, complicated process. We can break it all down into a super simple checklist. And when I say simple, I mean it. You only need 4 items. That's it. We're not talking about a mountain of paperwork here, just 4 basic things to get yourself registered and ready to invest. This is probably one of the easiest investment processes you'll ever come across. And here they are, your national ID or passport, your KRA PIN, a single passport-size photo, and of course, a working email and phone number. Let's be honest, most of us have this stuff lying around already, which means you could literally get started on this today.
With your documents all ready to go, let's move on to the main event, actually opening the account. The process itself is surprisingly fast and really straightforward.
First, you need to pick a partner for this journey, a stockbroker. Now, the cool thing here is you can choose one that fits you. You want a broker with a great mobile app so you can trade on the go. Check their fees. You want low fees so you keep more of your profits. And of course, make sure they have good support and easy ways to deposit money, like an M-Pesa pay bill. So once you've picked your broker, it's just 4 quick steps. You fill out their online form, you attach those 4 documents we just talked about, and then you wait. But you're not waiting long. For most brokers, your account will be active and ready to use within 24 hours. Pretty soon, you'll get an email or a text with your new CDS account number. Now, this string of letters and numbers is super important. It's your unique ID, your official passport to the entire Nairobi stock market. You're going to want to keep that safe. Okay, the account is open, you're all set up. Now for the really exciting part. This is the moment you go from being an observer to actually being a player in the market. It is time to make your first move and buy your very first share. And here's how you do it. First, you fund your account. And yeah, lots of brokers let you top up instantly with M-Pesa. Then you open up the app and search for a company you know and believe in. Maybe it's KCB or EABL. You check the price, decide how many shares you want to buy, and then you place your order. It is really that direct. Now, when you look at a stock, you're going to see 2 different prices. Don't let it confuse you. The bid price is just the highest amount a buyer out there is willing to pay. The ask price is the lowest price a seller is willing to accept. Your goal is just to place an order that matches what someone is asking for. And once that order goes through, which can happen in just a few seconds, that is it. The shares pop up in your CDS account. You did it! You are now officially a part owner of a major Kenyan company. Just take a second and let that sink in. But listen, buying that first share is just the beginning. Being an investor is an ongoing journey. So what happens next? Let's take a quick look at how you'll keep track of your new investment and what the road ahead looks like. So through your broker's app, you'll have this awesome dashboard that gives you a live look at your investments. You can see the total value of everything you own, how it's doing each day, your overall profit or loss, and, my personal favorite, any dividends you've earned. And let's talk about those dividends for a second, because this is the really good stuff. This is the company literally sharing its profits with you, its owner. It is a real tangible return on your investment. And the best part? A lot of companies can send that cash right to your bank account or even your M-Pesa. How cool is that? Okay, before we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a little bit of wisdom. Following these simple ideas can really make all the difference between a stressful time and a successful long-term investment journey. So here are the key takeaways. Start with an amount you're comfortable with. Invest regularly, even if it's just a small amount. Stick to strong, stable companies you know. And over time, try to diversify. But the most important thing is to think long-term. Look, the market is going to have its crazy days. It will go up and down, but panic is never a good strategy. So there you have it. You now have the complete roadmap, from opening that first account to buying your first stock and beyond. All the barriers are gone. The process is clear. So really, the only question left is the one on your screen. Your journey as an investor has officially begun. What company will you own first?